What was that?
I don't know. That happens around me a lot.
That was a human?
I wonder. Maybe she has a thing for Owie.
Huh? Oh.
What are you saying all of a sudden? You're just
You're a bunch of silly billies.
You're just messing. Hello, welcome back to Otaku Tuesday
Yeah.
on Bookend Gaming. I'm Travis.
I'm Eric. I'm Eric.
And we're still playing the HeartWings, and we made a choice last time. And
We did.
We may be locked into a Gia, but we're not sure.
I don't know. It was scary.
Oh god, I just hit my mic.
I can't imagine it's just one choice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to, I mean, it could be
But I mean, that was clearly like
this
plus
one over
one
this
to
one.
a Gia,
Right,
minus one
yeah.
to Kotori.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
They're already all jealous about each other and stuff.
I mean, they
but-
have been the whole time. Just
Yeah.
our main character doesn't realize because he's a main character.
Woo woo, what's this?
It's a glider.
Oh, no.
After school, we went to the garage and saw a huge pile of cardboard boxes and tin cans.
No, that's a glider. Yo, guys.
What is all this?
It's a glider.
Oh, it finally arrived! Before Amane Senpai answered, Agia, who came a little after us, saw all this stuff and her eyes lit up.
These are the materials for making the main wings. There are still some outside, so could you give me a hand with carrying them?
No, sorry, I didn't join the carrying club.
I need a big, strong man to bring that in.
Well, maybe you'll find one. You got huge tits. We brought the materials inside with a great deal of effort.
No, God, you really are stupid. Fine, I'll get them my fucking self.
Agia compared them with the other order summary. Okay, everything is here.
All right.
Phew, phew, phew.
Came with a complimentary chocolate.
That dibs. With this, we can finally build the wings. Agia was extremely enthusiastic. Kind of put me off.
I don't like when you're excited.
Yeah.
What's this big thing here? It's a glider.
It's a glider.
It's huge, but really light.
It's my penis.
That's his penis. It's styrofoam. We'll use it to make the model.
Did you buy a bunch of styrofoam planes on accident? The
Shit.
length of a single wing is about 8 meters. Why did I sound so weird there? To make a model of something like this, we'll need quite a lot of it.
There was a huge deal on Temu, so I bought like 400 of them.
Fucking Temu. Get so many ads for that shit.
I
now.
know, me too. I was like,
They're
I don't
all
click
over
on
the
them.
place. It's
So
like, I don't want Sweatshop Wish. That means we'll also need large amounts of other materials.
Once they're complete, we'll be able to fly, right? Let's start making them right away.
Katoria was also in high spirits, but it's not like she knew how to make them.
I don't know how to make them.
How do we build them? Can we do it here?
in this.
Huge garage? Yes.
They're made from frap.
I don't know what that is.
You know, a nice frap.
Frip. Oh!
So I think that we probably won't need any special equipment. The space shouldn't be a problem either. Isn't that right, Amane Senpai? You're a brown noser, aren't you?
Yeah, the current wings were made here as well.
From Fripp? But what is that? FRP? I wasn't familiar with the term.
You don't know Frip?
It's your farming role playing.
It's strengthened plastic. The main wings are built from this material.
Strengthened plastic?
Yeah, it's like normal plastic, but strengthened.
But stronger. I still didn't quite get what she was talking about.
You're such a silly idiot.
Plexiglass?
So silly.
The broken wings were propped against the wall. They were smooth and hard. Like my
Oh.
penis. I thought they were made from aluminium or something.
Wouldn't the plastic crack, though? No, it's
Yeah, we
strengthened.
crash it. That's why we're replacing the wings.
Yeah.
Katori asked as she looked at the broken part.
Where's the camera?
That's not a problem. When they are properly made, that is.
And if you don't properly crash.
It's strange. I thought I did make them properly.
Well, I thought you weren't an idiot. Amane Senpai stood beside Katori and
Alright,
also
bitch.
gazed at the broken part, lost in thought. Flip is really sturdy. It's made of plastic mixed with glass fibers. It is fiberglass, which increases its strength. It's based on the same concept as reinforced concrete.
Except it can fly.
Reinforced concrete? Tell me all
Oh.
about that for the next 7
Yeah,
paragraphs.
what's that?
You know, the concrete with reinforcing iron bars passing through it.
Oh!
Concrete is hard, but it's weak against pulling and bending forces.
How do they get it in there?
The iron bars inside it compensate for this weakness.
It's like the whole ship in the bottle conundrum.
It's kind of like the Salt Bay thing where he pulls the rib out of the rib and the guy's all excited and sweating.
I totally know what you're talking about.
It's like a rack of ribs.
Yeah.
And he like just pulls on the boat and yeah. Okay, sorry, I was messing with something.
Fripp is similar. Plastic that is hard but inflexible is reinforced by mixing it with glass fiber.
I see.
You don't see it all, do you?
I said this for now. I'm not quite sure if I understood it or not, though, because I'm kind of dumb. We'll probably learn the details in class sooner or later. Someone will explain it to us in an entire episode's length of time. It's the kind of schools. It's the schools that we learn things here. Oh wow, is that what you do at school?
Why is Ferp used instead of iron or aluminum?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask Furpy.
It has several advantages, so when it comes to glider construction, it's probably the most suitable material.
Am I the teacher here or what? Fuck.
Why am I like turning like slightly Scottish every so often?
That's right. At present, gliders are made mainly from Fripp.
It's like I get the higher pitch and all of a sudden I want to be brave.
Yarr! Of course, metal is strong, but making them from plastic reduces the weight.
I don't know if her name's Brave. What's her fucking name in that movie? Mierda?
Yeah.
I've never seen that. That's like the only Pixar movie I've never seen. Well, other than bullshit sequels.
It's easy to process and inexpensive. It can be easily maintained later and does not corrode.
Amane Senpai was nodding, agreeing with each point.
Yes.
By the way, some unexpectedly familiar things are also made from Fripp, you know.
What could those be?
Dildos, for example. I mean, the bumpers of... Oh, yeah,
That's
me.
you.
That's me. I am right. It's the bumpers of cars. Or the hull of fishing boats, apparently.
And stuff like swan boats
I
at the
just
park.
Googled it.
And that Colonel guy standing at the storefront of Kufuk.
Oh, my God.
When she mentioned the Colonel, Katori and I nodded in agreement.
Oh,
I
man.
love chicken.
I am hungry.
I've touched that statue many times when I was messing around with my friends from the cycling club.
In the dangly bumpo area.
I was going to say it's like those statues that you see at art things where you can touch the statue.
Yeah.
And like the face, like the nose, the boobs, and the crotch are always like miscolored from the rest of
Yeah.
it from all the people touching it. I touch that statue all the time. It was covered in chicken grease. Messed around with my friends from the cycling club and taking silly pictures next to him. And like bending over and sticking my ass into his crotch.
Yeah, oops.
I see. That's Frapp, huh?
Oh, his name is Fripp. Colonel Fripp.
Yeah, Colonel Frappers.
So you can build a glider from the same material as the Colonel?
Well, why didn't we just steal the Colonel then?
So, like, made out of chicken?
But chickens can't fly!
Chickens have wings!
Is that why it just collides?
Oh!
I wasn't sure whether her
I
mother
have a
expressed
duck!
delight over the glider feeling more familiar or sadness over her dream being shattered a bit. Her dream of being the Colonel. How exactly do we make them?
You deep fry them for 26 minutes.
We don't have all the herbs and spices.
Oh yes, to explain it simply. First you make the model of the wing, then cover with the materials that make up Fripp. We begin with this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Agia opened one of those just delivered boxes and pulled out some sort of cloth-like material.
What's this?
It was like a cloth.
Is this Fripp?
First we spread out this glass mat. This is the glass fiber we were talking about earlier.
You can have a mat made of glass?
Don't breathe this in, it will fuck you up. Then we paint its top with resin. After that, also don't breathe that in, it'll also fuck you up. After that, another layer of fiberglass is laid out, and we apply the resin again and repeat that a few more times.
So are you just gonna, like, steal all my lines? Or...
After that, we wait for it to dry, then take it off.
And it's complete.
No, you have to put it on the glider. It's finished once the surface has been polished and painted.
Sounds easy!
It's not. That's because the explanation was very summarized.
Where did you get that
For
chicken?
once.
Actually, there are many more steps. When making something this big, there are places where normal methods don't apply.
Well, let's take it one step at a time, Senpai. Could you show me the plans?
I've been trying to draw them for like a week, and you guys keep interrupting me.
Yeah,
While Agia was looking at the plan, she started discussing something with Amane
I
Senpai.
stopped eating for like 4 days.
I see. You are a terrible artist. It looks like we have no choice but to split it here and then join it later.
But if we do that, we'll have problems with the weight if it's too heavy.
The conversation moved on to things that we didn't understand, so I bet they're going to explain them.
Senpai, could you leave making the main wings to me?
Sure, I don't mind.
I trust you implicitly with this guy's life.
Yeah. You'll do it better than me, right?
Thank you, Habane-san.
Katori was surprised when she heard her name suddenly called out.
What did I do? I was just eating chicken.
I think it's high time she got used to it a little.
Oh, what is it?
Habane-san, give me a hand, okay?
I already got both my legs gone. Of course, that's why I'm here.
What, do you want me to just move in circles?
I'll help too.
No. Only when we need an extra pair of hands. The simulator should be your priority.
You don't need my hands?
Fine. Katori gave me an uneasy glance. I'll leave it to you then.
Yeah, leave it to us.
I promise I won't kill you.
Nom nom.
With that, Agia became the supervisor and the construction of the main wings had begun.
Sweet, there's an extra biscuit in here.
What?
Still eating her
The whole
KFC.
bucket.
I just ate the skins off.
These fucking mashed potatoes are really good. Actually, their mac and cheese is really good. It's that weird, like, dry, cheesy mac and cheese that's like, it's
Yeah.
not like liquidy cheese, but it's still delicious.
Yes.
Well then, give it a try. Do it just like I explained.
First, we have to make the model from styrofoam. However, the polyester resin dissolves the styrofoam, so it needs to be coated before we start.
Until just now, Katori had been taking Agia's improvised Fripp course.
Fripp course.
She's very diligent, so she noted down everything. She was now reviewing it as they proceeded with the work. For now, it was still just practice. They were trying to make something not related to the main wings.
I thought they were making the main wings. We apply the polyester. Why am I Agia? We apply the polyester resin with the roller over the laid-down glass mat.
No, you have to paint it more firmly.
I'll paint you more firmly. I am.
Are you hitting on me? When you get to the corner, use a brush. Don't apply too much resin.
Don't touch my chicken.
We probably should be wearing rebreathers.
Nah, I know that. Jeez, you're annoying.
You're just high. If you leave any bubbles, they will create cavities. Those places will be weaker, and you will kill Aoi, and then I'll have to date you. And then the wings will break again.
What? What was that last part? Error loading.
Amane Senpai, who was standing beside me and teaching me about piloting, made a slightly hurt expression. Are you alright, Senpai? You're not on my penis anymore.
Oh. Yeah, I'm fine.
She answered, still with the hurt look. It seems that she had a complex about her lack of dexterity.
I have a complex about my lack of dexterity.
I can help you practice. Get your hand back on my penis. We were practicing flying on the simulator.
When turning, if you don't apply enough rudder or your timing is too slow, then it can slip. On the other hand, if you use too much rudder or your timing is too quick, then it can cause a skid.
Slip and skid terms are used when the glider is moving diagonally.
Wow.
They occur when the nose isn't properly aligned while you're turning. Yeah, but you turn way faster if you turn on your
Yeah. With the turning.
Yeah. If you twist and pull up,
Right.
like take the yoke, turn it left, and then pull it back, you'll turn a hell of a lot faster than fucking doing the stupid little flaps. That's slow as shit. But I guess that probably wouldn't work in a glider, because you will do a fucking loop and crash into the ground, because there's no engine.
During both a slip and a skid, the glider's alignment towards the relative wind is shifted and it will lose lift.
Could you tell I retained all that information from last time when I was like, when you turn, you do the turny bit.
Yeah, the turny,
And
the
just, like,
aliens or
they
something.
definitely explained all the terms for it, and I just did not retain anything. Something about yawning. Even if we assume, for example's sake, that there's no wind at all, the glider itself is moving through the air with a certain speed which causes the air to move around the wings. That is called relative wind,
It's all relative.
and it's illegal to date that. So if the glider is moving diagonally, it's like it is receiving a diagonal wind. The glider is the most efficient when it catches the wind from the front. The reduction in lift that Amane Senpai mentioned occurs because it doesn't get the wind directly from the front in this situation.
The lift decreases while turning, even without slipping or skidding, so when they do occur, you will lose altitude considerably. Excuse me!
But didn't know who that was at first. The vice president, Kamui Yukari-san, entered the garage.
Hi, Vice President. Hello, Mochizuki Senpai. Also...
Hello. Our eyes met, and I fell in love. So I quickly bowed my head.
Uh-oh. Hello, Minase-kun.
Dun dun. Akari-san looked around the garage and nodded with satisfaction.
It looks like you are doing proper work! Yeah, this almost looks like club activities, don't you think?
She said this proudly. These actually are club activities, though.
They're kind of like them, I don't know. Anyway, do you need something? She's just eating chicken. I just came to see how things are going. It wasn't too great last time.
Listen, eating chicken could be helpful in an aviation class because you learn that the bones are hollow. As you can see, we're doing pretty well. We got a bucket.
Yeah, I got extra crispy.
It's half and half, actually.
Yes, I can tell just by looking.
Yeah, it's pretty greasy.
Don't touch me.
She had a bit of a sharp tongue, but only when she was talking to me for some reason.
I was born that way. Don't make fun of me.
Vice President Kumoi Akari-sama gave me a firm, scrutinizing look.
Firm. He certainly has a gentle face. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, but I shouldn't let my guard down. He might be a bad guy.
I knew what she was thinking.
He might touch the booba.
Is something wrong?
Don't touch my booba. No, nothing.
Does she have a problem with me?
No.
Akari-san went over to the other two working at the back of the garage.
May I take a look at that?
Oh, Akari-san, go ahead.
How about this?
No, I don't want any chicken, thank you.
Yes, that looks good.
That's FERP, isn't it? What are you making?
It's like a fucking infomercial. Kids love FERP! Yeah! Hey kids, I got some FERP. Smash it, bash it, create a glider. Anything's possible when you got FERP.
A dish. You can make a dish!
Even makes a great Mother's Day gift.
A dish!
Only 7 payments of $29.99.
Sorry, no cash on delivery.
We're practicing. We want to build wings for the glider, but it would have been troublesome if we started making them right away and messed up. You know, measure twice, cut once.
Now we have to wait for it to harden. Then we'll polish it and paint it.
Katori was muttering while checking her notes.
Habane-san, once you're finished using the roller and the brush, you should wash them immediately.
You should mind your own fucking business.
When the resin hardens, you won't be able to use them anymore. Oh, really?
Katori hurriedly went to wash them and rolled her wheelchair right through the resin. That
Shit!
was a close call. She almost ruined some of the club equipment we had just bought.
Oh, man, we'd have to, buy it again. Also, resin mixed with curing agent hardens easier at high temperatures. The container should be kept in the shade and in a cool place, if possible.
Katori unrefinedly wiped her wet hands on her skirt and made a note of Akari-san's advice.
Also, don't wipe it on your skirt!
Making the main wings will take a long time, so we have to think about such things too.
Agia was also thinking about it with a serious expression.
I was actually going to say that, I swear.
After confirming that the other two were doing proper club activities, Akari-san came back here looking relieved.
Oh no, you ruined your skirt. Just
Take it off.
Just make yourself a pair of paste skirt and call it a day.
What color is the paste?
Yeah. It seems like everything is going well. Yeah.
Amane-senpai answered proudly. She looked happy to be praised like that.
You can tell by my face. Anyway, there's actually one more thing I'd like to discuss.
We find another prez kink?
You need 6 members now. New rule. Have you chosen the vice president of the club?
Vice president? The other two working at the opposite side of the garage stopped and turned their attention this way.
Are you asking because you don't know who it is or because you don't know what a vice president is?
Both.
Yes! Mochizuki-senpai, while you're very talented, there are some situations you can't handle well all by yourself, right? At times like this, having someone else around will be very helpful.
Apart from Amane-senpai, everyone's expression showed understanding.
That
That's-
neither of them look understanding.
This is my understanding face. It probably wasn't just Akari-san. Previous student council members also must have had troubles dealing with Amane-senpai.
Does it look like I understand?
She was a very unique person. Sometimes she had ideas that differed from general social norms. The issue, her sweater's on backwards and inside out, and she said, how appropriate. The issue with the club status revokement the other day, and the fact she kept repeating the year are prime examples of this. Vice President suggested that having a so-called manager would have helped a lot with negotiations and such.
Do you guys not know how clubs work?
However, what she really has in mind is a mediator, right? From the few days we had spent together, I could already tell that Amane-senpai probably wasn't fit for this role. Senpai will decide the very existence of the club, plan the activities and such, bringing everyone together to carry everyone out, do the Vice President's duty.
Duty. Duty. Yeah, I understand. I will choose someone. That's good to hear.
I choose you.
Do it.
That's the Pac-Man machine.
Do it now. I know. It has some really good ideas.
After she nodded with relief, Akari-san stole a glance at me again.
I wonder if she'll choose this Minasi. Howie. According to Kaneko-san, he's popular, proactive, and not bad looking either.
What's going on here?
Like, oh my god. Oh no, wait, what am I thinking? Oh.
Say, what was this? What's happening?
What is this?
Well, you were sort of glancing at me, so like...
I wasn't looking at you. You were too self-conscious, Minasi-kun. I was just observing the Soaring Club's activities. That is all.
There's them fireworks we were waiting on.
Not
I
yet.
see.
Now
Sorry.
it's almost midnight.
Yeah. Well, midnight,
Well, I
it's the
guess.
3rd, so...
Yeah.
She didn't just steal a few glances, though. She was staring at me pretty hard.
Well, that's all for now.
Akari-san finished her business and hurriedly left.
Kill!
But stumbled over a cardboard box on the way.
You stepped on my chicken. Jeez, what's this box doing here?
This time, she left for good.
Fucking box. What was that?
I don't know, that happens around me a lot.
That was a human?
I wonder, maybe she has a thing for Howie.
Huh? Oh.
What are you saying all of a sudden? You're just
You're a bunch of silly billies.
You're just messing.
Well, the vice president was looking at you the whole time. She was looking after all. Fucking.
Yes, she was.
What are you,
No, that
jealous?
wasn't the case. Come on, get back to work. I drove them away with a vague answer, and they returned to their work.
Oh my god, she likes me.
Yeah. Isn't he blushing a little?
He is. Akari-san is beautiful after all.
I can hear you. Senpai, what are we going to do about the issue brought up with the club vice president role?
Yeah, who's going to be the club vice president role? What should we do? Is there anyone who wants to do it?
Quack.
Yes, the duck.
The two other girls exchanged glances and then turned their looks at me. I don't want to do everything.
God, I'm...
Me?
You are the one flying. Sort of.
Sort of.
This isn't something you can decide just sort of. Think it over more carefully, Senpai.
I don't know, it's just a title. You don't have to do anything different. Okay, I get it.
Like this, I concluded the topic I had brought up myself. With that out of the way, everyone, keep your whispering to a minimum and concentrate on your work.
You're acting like the vice president already.
Shut up.
He's surprisingly eager.
That's because a girl just hit on him. I think that Aoi-kun will be a good choice.
Everyone got back to work while mumbling to themselves.
I like when he feeds me melon bread.
Me too.
There's that Pringle roof.
Delicious.
It's about time to go home. I need some Pringles. I would have liked to stay and work a bit longer, but there's too many fucking girls around. Fuck. The sooner we complete this, the sooner we'll be able to fly. Ah!
Oh,
And
I
I'm
was off the
looking.
screen.
And I'm looking to the sky to save me.
Katori muttered a complaint to herself.
Looking for a sign of life.
Looking for something to help me burn up bright. We were supposed to be at
Nailed it.
school at 6:30 p.m.
Oh, man.
There was a rule that you had to submit a notice of club activities extension in order to stay longer. However, I had my Dior mommy work to do, and Katori was also helping with dinner preparations. We had to leave at the normal time anyway.
Tomorrow we are going to finish up the test dish, and then we can move on to making the model of the main wings.
Finally, we'll start the real thing.
It would be troublesome if we rushed things and it ended up breaking again, so let's work on it with all due care.
Miss Klutz over here almost rolled over it. Yeah.
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 A nude. Things were still pretty awkward.
The things. What?
I don't know. My brain's shutting off.
Yeah.
But it seems that after half a day had passed, they've opened up to each other. That's hot.
By the way, Aoi, what do you think of Akari-san?
I wasn't looking at her boobs.
Huh?
What?
I don't know, she's like a 7.
That's right. I thought we should press you for answers once club activities had finished.
What's this all about? There's nothing to question me about.
Come on, tell us already.
Yeah, tell us.
These two.
How was it?
I've seen her once. Let's dash back home. Everyone in the dorm is waiting on empty stomachs. I started running, pushing Katori's wheelchair.
Stop.
Wait!
Why are you dodging the question?
I can't hear you. Too busy running. Apparently, those two getting along too well will also be a problem.
Whoa.
Extend the little wings, which fly in the sky, a highway.
Jesus.
As we began building the main wings, the soaring club garage suddenly became very lively and full of wings. Everyone carrying out their tasks was finding an outlet for their increased motivation. Also, there's only like 3 in this whole building, so we couldn't all charge our phones at the same time. They also influenced things outside the garage.
They did.
For example, at lunchtime one day,
Uh-huh.
a squirrel ran by.
What's the squirrel have to do with it? What's the difference between glass mat and glass cloth?
Is this the beginning of a really shitty joke?
The size? Were there any other differences?
I mean, come on! The cloth is thinner, but it has longer fibers, so it's more resistant against pulling.
Oh, that's right.
That made
Easier fence curve surfaces, so it's used to making things complex shapes.
So glass cloth is more suitable for making the main wings. They're big and flat, and also have to be durable. Kind of like Girl B.
That's right. It's been like this recently. Katori and Agia were having lunches together. Katori was always... God, we got the freaking route where they date each other. It's always reading it,
Yeah.
and I want to say Fripp, but it's weird to say to in Fripp.
Oh, yeah.
manual.
FRP manual.
Yeah. And if there was something she didn't understand, she was asking Agia.
Just completely threw our FERP pronunciation
what
under
the
the
fuck,
under the
man?
bus.
In her spare time, Agia was also studying thick technical books about glider
God.
construction she took from the garage bookshelf. She wouldn't read while eating lunch, though.
I mean, most people wouldn't.
Spending more time with Agia made Katori much less detached from the class as a side effect. Looks like she gets more and more chances to talk to classmates. Just like right now, when other girls were answering her questions.
Yeah, who are they? Hey! I don't know. Hey, Minasi, stop looking at the girls.
I wasn't!
You were. They're right in front of you.
I made a few friends from class as well and started having lunch with them sometimes.
Let's hope they don't appear anymore.
Ooh, I wonder what they're talking about. When it comes to building the main wings, I was just helping a little, so it didn't really have much to do with me. Still, I was pretty curious. Because every time 2 girls that I might date get together, I worry that they're talking about my penis.
They might be.
Hey girls, what's going on? I hope you're not talking about my penis.
Unless.
Just I could chat with them about the glider too.
Really now? You're kind of awesome.
Why?
As soon as you transferred here, you've started getting along with that. Habane-san, not the other one. You even got close to Mochizuki senpai, haven't you?
Just by chance. Katori had a rather stormy relation with the girls. However, the boys consider her distant, hard to approach. Her legs, beautiful appearance, but above all, her legs. The don't talk to me aura must have been responsible for this.
Just by chance, huh?
If I didn't become the dorm mommy, I also might have been referring to her as that Habane-san by now. I was able to fit in the class so quickly only thanks to Agia.
I gotta tell you this, we all envy you because of that too. What the hell, childhood friends? I mean, fuck. What is she, like a tomboy too?
I should have been friends with girls when I was little.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Why did I believe in cooties?
That totally works out.
Well, even if you say that. This is a digression, but it seems that Agia was rather popular with the boys. Probably something to do with them boobles. And her red hair.
Nah.
And the fact that she's doing a heckin' cute.
Her love of chicken.
Thanks to that, some of them are a little jealous of me. If the situation reversed, I think I'd have been similarly envious.
Maybe I should join the soaring club too.
Sorry, we're full. That's too bad. We're already full.
You liar. It's like a garage that can hold like 80 people. You're just hogging all the girls to yourself, damn it.
That is correct. In one corner of the classroom, Agia and company were enthusiastically talking about gliders, and we were getting excited with a typical high school boys conversation about girls, and I clicked off the game again.
Duh.
Speaking of which, when I was at the all-boys school, these kinds of topics felt a lot more lonely. I'm glad I decided to transfer.
We just had to talk about waifus and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we just closed our eyes when we did the reach-arounds. I mean...
What?
That was an average day for me now. After school, we were all heading to the garage and engrossing ourselves in the work we had to do.
You don't know who you've chosen yet, so...
Agia is also in the robotics club, so she goes there on some days. She shows up at the soaring club afterwards.
Oh.
Then she checks what Katori did that day, and...
Fixes all of it.
That's no good.
Thanks, Sonic.
Well done. She criticizes her work like that. And at last, the other day...
I quit.
Oh.
Gently. Peel it off gently.
The skin of the chicken.
My pantaloons.
Yeah.
What have I walked into?
What does this have to do with gliding?
A gulp.
Huh. Oh. All right, it came off. Look at this.
I see it. Katori, having peeled the frip plate from the model, happily showed it off.
Oh, my fur plate.
All right.
Yeah.
We did it.
Wow.
We all spontaneously struck a victory pose. The smooth, curved surface was sparkling beautifully under the dim light inside the garage.
We're still talking about her fur, huh?
This... Oh, God. Your fur kind of smells funky. This 200 by 40 centimeter bird
Wow.
was one of the pieces... It's a big bird. That would become the main wings.
It's a huge bird.
The main wings were 8 meters long.
Wow, that's probably big.
Since making them for one piece would be very risky, they made for I don't know, metric system and shit. They were made from smaller fragments that would be connected later.
I mean, isn't a meter like just barely bigger than a yard?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
I just always
isn't it
picture
like
a meter stick.
Yeah, isn't it like 40 inches instead of 36 or some shiz?
Dude, I don't even know how long a yard is.
Okay, 36.
It's like the longest
Yeah.
as far as Burt Reynolds is concerned.
Look at this! It's really smooth! I shave!
Or Adam Sandler.
You're right. This is very different from the ones I made.
I don't shave ever.
It's
I'm
coarse
all
and
natural,
rough
babe.
and irritating.
But won't the connection point become weaker or something? I'm like half listening.
Yeah, well, I thought... when I came in, my mind was in a completely different place.
I'm going back to my video game.
No problem. The place where they join has more layers, so it's actually even stronger. Parfait have layers.
We have to polish and paint it, right?
Once we're all finished and connected.
Can we put flames on it?
They're still a long way before they're done.
The first piece was experimental to prove that the manufacturing process works.
I didn't know this would take more than like 4 hours. I'm done with this. I don't care about the clouds anymore.
Now we'll be making a lot of similar boards. It's so smooth already. Does it really need to be polished? Oh, it feels so good. That body.
There's release agent on the surface. If we don't clean it off, the paint won't adhere to it properly.
While Agia was explaining, I checked out. She checked the surface of the board thoroughly.
Yes! Well done!
Wow, now 2 of you are boring.
Of course, I put a lot of effort into this.
Where's that vice president at? Whoa!
Oh, Jesus! Why'd you come in at that angle?
Why were you down there?
Wow, Buffett! It really is well made.
It really was.
That's
yeah,
great.
that's right. That's true, Wobble Fett. As we stood before the first result of our efforts and chatted amongst ourselves, we were all quite excited. Although our pace was slow, the construction was proceeding well.
When's the summer festival?
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Are we on time?
We are not close to an episode this time.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I can't see it from here.
I mean,
There's a drink in the way.
We're getting closer, but we still got time.
We need to
But I won't forget this
we need
time.
to get like a timer.
Yeah, something
An
that
actual
beeps at us.
thing that or like a clock up there that you can like start and stop.
Yeah.
That like times.
Yeah, I think there's some that actually like they don't make sounds. They just like light up.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like a clock on the wall above the TV that we would just click a button and it would count up, and then we would be like, okay, we're at time.
Right.
Because it's always like I look over and I'm like, I can't tell. I don't know what time we started.
I don't know if he forgot again.
And I always forget to account for like the time it takes to sync.
Right.
This is a weird like pause to the episode, I guess. Fucking
Now the episode's up now.
peek behind the curtain.
curtains.
The corner curtain. Our end of term test will begin tomorrow, so all club activities have been stopped for the time being.
Yeah.
If we secretly worked on the glider and got busted, we'd have been in trouble. We had to stick to the rules. That's why we were meeting in the garage on Sunday.
That's cheating. Oh. Why don't you just go to the mall and hang out again?
Right? The cicadas were annoyingly noisy. That's to be expected. It was midsummer already.
Damn cicadas.
Once the end of term exams are over, our long-awaited summer vacation will begin.
Hey, Aoi-kun.
Whoa! I like her. Amane-senpai?
Did I do that right?
On my way to school, I heard Amane-senpai calling out from behind.
That's unusual. Are you alone?
I had some work at the dorm. The others couldn't wait, so they went ahead. We ran into a path that only had stairs, so I kind of just left her there. Agia came to the dormitory early this morning, then she and Katori left together.
God, they are dating.
Yep, I knew it. We fucked up. I guess we'll just have to stick with Amane.
Oh, damn it.
Those two have been getting along well recently. I guess they finally opened up to each other.
Now that you mention it, when it's just the two of them, they tend to have lively conversations.
About who? Are they talking about my penis?
They're not talking...
About what? My penis? They're probably discussing my penis.
Okay, fine. They're discussing your penis.
I knew it. Really? I wonder what they're gossiping about. Is it my penis? I guess it must be some good for nothing chit chat about penises.
What to know?
Nah.
Want to know? I
Yeah.
mean, that was the question.
Just
Sorry.
knowing that those two are getting along is enough. Besides, I got nothing to worry about. I got a whole 3.5 inches. Holy goddamn.
okay.
That's about 4 inches now. Whoa.
What are we looking at here?
Her outfit.
Tum-tum.
Obviously.
What is it?
It's fucking hot is what it is. Nothing. I just thought that it's the first time I've seen you wearing something different than a school uniform, and I'm surprised this is doing it for me.
Probably because it's the first time you've seen me in something other than a school uniform. Oh, this. I just threw it together. I returned home for the first time in ages. I went to help my dad with this job.
Your dad? Ugh, is he bigger than me?
I
You were helping your
what?
father? What kind of job does he do?
He's an inventor.
How about he invents a way to get the fuck away from my woman, an inventor? For a moment, I imagined a middle-aged man wearing thick glasses and a white coat and saying Marty a lot. He raised a strange voice while pouring chemicals into a test tube. A huge explosion followed. Great Scott. That would have been the case in Edison's era anyway. Now it has become a proper profession.
Damn.
Wait a second. She said she's been home for the first time in ages? So does that mean she usually lives alone?
Probably.
Are there a lot of bushes that I could hide? I couldn't help but wonder. But there might be some family issues, so it was difficult to ask.
It's not just Kotori and Agia. I've been having fun these days, too.
What do you mean?
Fun. What is fun?
Hard to explain.
F is for friends. The club activities.
U is for uranium bomb. Everyone's
Everyone's been great. Agia has a knack for building things. She's quick-witted and has a wide range of knowledge. Kotori is patient and keen, I guess. I think she wants to fly more than anyone.
And you know how to stay out of the way.
Aoi-kun, you are doing a good job bringing those two together.
Yeah, but that's already done.
And you're already better than me with flying in the simulator.
Yeah, video games. If they heard you talking about them like this, I'm sure they'd have been overjoyed.
You think so?
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Cool, I guess.
I like the way you look. The reason why everyone could do their best without hesitation was because such an amazing person like Mochizuki Amane was here.
That's me.
Mochizuki sounds like a name you would give a hamster. Senpai brushed up her long hair. A nostalgic smile appeared on her face, as if she was reminiscing about something.
Mochizuki! Ever since you guys came here, it's always so lively. It's like I went back in time to when Isaka's been here, when they were here.
Again, Isaka-san. The person who wrote the flight log. What sort of person was she?
Was she hot?
Why did Amane-senpai always talk about her in the past tense? Because she's not here.
Fufu. I want to do another test flight soon. Are we doing it now?
Amane-senpai said that anxiously while gazing up at the huge columns of clouds silently soaring through the distant sky.
Just look at them soaring.
Poor Isekai-san. She got stuck up in the clouds and has been waiting for me.
They see me soaring. They hatin'.
Hi!
Hi. Why did we say there's nobody here?
Oh, she's so fucking cute now. I
Right?
like her.
Oh. Hi.
Huh? You're alone, Katori? Coterie? Whatever. Coterie makes me sound like... Isn't coterie like... Isn't the coterie like a guild of assassins or something like that? Am I thinking of something else? What am I thinking of?
Coterie? I
The
don't...
coterie? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't
When
know.
I entered the garage with Amane Senpai, Coterie was sitting alone, looking bored in front of the air conditioner.
If you're looking for Hamegi-san, one of the members of the robotics club called her and she went out.
Was he bigger than me? To the robotics club? Recently, Agia had been coming to the soaring club more often than to the robotics club.
Why is she wearing her school uniform?
Yeah, isn't it Sunday? Could that be the reason why they summoned her?
The girl who came to get her had a really serious expression.
Was she hot?
Stop asking that.
Said Katori sluggishly. She looked like she didn't even want to think about
I
it.
don't even want to think about it.
Just then, Agia returned.
I'm back! Alright, you alien assholes. I can't remember what he says.
Yo, Agia. What up, boo? You got called by the robotics club?
Yeah?
Is something wrong?
I'm the cutest one here.
There's a little
like this.
problem, though I really should be happy about it. But considering my senpai's feelings, maybe I shouldn't.
What happened?
For a little while, I'll have to devote myself to the robotics club.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Time to pick a new girl.
What do you mean?
Senpai, just for a short time, could I be allowed to take a break from the club?
That's fine, but...
You're literally the only person that knows how to build it correctly.
Yeah.
You said a little while, but how long is that? Is it bigger than me?
Until then, until the start of the summer holidays at the earliest.
Yeah.
At the latest, up until the Obone Festival.
Yeah, summer festival.
Yay! Are we gonna wear the things?
The
what is-
yukata.
Thank you. I was like kimonos, but not kimonos.
That, and eat the candied apples and watch the fireworks and stuff.
Yeah, and the noodles.
And slinging noodles.
That's about halfway through our summer holidays.
and turtles.
And all sponsored by Coca-Cola. It's a qualifying...
It's the qualifying round for the robotics contest, isn't it?
Agia nodded.
We, the underclassmen team, were supposed to be just the reserve team, so we didn't expect to participate, but... It seems there was a problem with the Senpai's team robot. It kind of murdered a few people. Since they won't make it in time now, it's been hurriedly decided that we're going to enter instead.
I'm trying to keep it a little hush-hush.
The robotics club was really popular.
Our president actually became aware that they were in a video game, so they kept resetting things, and it really fucked up things.
It had many members, and they were divided into several teams, each trying to build a robot that will meet the requirements of this year's contest.
Mm-hmm.
According to Agia, while underclassmen were helping the seniors with their work, they also practiced making their own robots. They all ended up looking like Rob. However,
How did this happen?
that was only practice. Helping the seniors was the priority. Seems that usually they didn't have enough time to finish their own robots, but it's kind of like that weird senior sing thing, where like all 4 years do it, but the seniors always win by default.
Yeah.
This year, Agia got really fired up and said they'll somehow manage to build an operational one. When the problem occurred with the Senpai's team robot, they were no longer able to enter the contest. It was decided that Agia's team would participate instead.
The robotic club is super popular, but they never build a functional robot?
Right? Just the seniors.
So what about making the main wings?
It's one of those things where you have to put in your 4 years so you get to build a robot in your 4th year.
Yeah.
And then forget about it forever.
I won't have time to work on them personally, but I'll be showing up once I'm done with the robotics club, so could I ask you to work on them, Habone-san?
Impossible, if I'm all by myself.
I'll help too. I kind of listened.
Yeah.
If the main wings aren't completed, piloting practice will be meaningless.
Something about flappy flappies?
Yes, please. I'm really sorry. Well, then I have to head back now.
Agia made her apologies and left the garage. The garage's interior became deathly silent, because she's always fucking talking.
What's with this girl? She says just whatever she
I
likes.
know, and she says a lot.
She likes a lot of things.
Can't be helped. She was a member of the robotics club from the start.
But things were finally going so well.
I know, I almost got to first base. I think. Senpai, while Agia is away, I'll be helping Katori.
Huh? Yeah.
Why did I even dress like this then?
Right? Fuck. What am
Senpai?
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Let's do so.
God damn it!
You were supposed to notice her, senpai.
I don't want to break any of their hearts. This is stupid. I hate this
We
game.
didn't even get to choose.
This is a stupid game.
Stupid fucking
I hate
game.
this stupid game. Tell me about gliders again. I really care.
Yeah.
Amane Senpai said absentmindedly that she returned to her usual position. I'm just going to get really angry at this game. Sitting in front of the drawing board. Afterwards, she didn't say a word anymore.
All right.
I hate this
Well, that's an
stupid game.
episode. We made Amane sad. Oh!
On the first day of first term. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. So
Wow, look at that fucking sound wave from us yelling.
we're making girls sad.
I hate this.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll live.
Why'd they have to make her look all cute before we made her sad?